What's up? What's up? It's your boy AD, and that's all day. I'm in the spot. I got a little video I wanted to make real quick talking about why you shouldn't be fake, why you should be accountable, and why you should not be a liar. Now, the reason why I wanted to talk about this, it's been a while since I made videos like this, but the reason why I want to talk about this is because I feel like it's something that is so important and so true and so real in today's world. I feel like majority of people are exactly the things that I'm finna explain and say. And that's why I say you shouldn't do it. Because if you do these type of things, it leads you into a life that just is about misery and hate, and it causes you to be unsuccessful. But the whole time you'll be sitting there saying it's something else, or saying I didn't do this and that, when obviously you were doing what you were doing the whole time. That's why I say you should never be fake or be a liar, because you need to learn how to build yourself and grow. When you be honest about taking a loss, or if you be honest about things and if people disagree, then that means that you can grow. That's why all this shit be getting pushed in the media and stuff today. Most of the shit that you see today be nothing but fake and lies. Fake and lies. Shit don't be real, and it's so obvious. But people are so used to the fake shit and accepted in themselves to the point where they like, well, I don't care about nothing real because everybody else is doing it. Everybody else is on that low vibration. Everybody else is on that low function. So I'm going to do it too, because I don't want to put the effort in to do it better. But you never think about, why is it that low to begin with? Why is it that low amongst your society and your community? It's a reason why it's like that. It ain't just like that because it's like that, and you agreeing with it don't make it any better when you know it's probably wrong. That's why you shouldn't be a liar, because that's the main things that liars do. They be completely wrong about some shit, and then they'll sit there and say, oh, no, it's not. Or then they'll sit there and say, oh, it's you. Or they'll sit there and make up any little excuse in the book to say it's not something that it obviously is. And this is why I say you should never fucking do this shit. Because the only people who gonna put up with that type of fake behavior are people that are just as low as you or lower. Like good people and people that got shit going on, they ain't gonna fuck with you because they gonna know you doing that shit. And you can sit there and lie all you want and try to trick and deceive people all you want about what you really doing and what makes you happy. Because that's what'll be a lot of people problems too. They can't handle the real world because of how it is and all the lies and shit. So they want to just think and believe what makes them happy. And most of the time, whatever makes them happy is just some narcissistic bullshit to make them good and look good anyways. A lot of these people are haters anyways. A lot of these people, when they see good, they just gonna hate. That's all what they gonna do. They ain't gonna say nothing real. They ain't gonna say nothing that with any realness or that's actually happening. They're gonna sit there and say, oh, it was this, oh, it was that, and just be lying the whole goddamn time just to make themselves look better. That's what people, so many people do that. That's why you see a lot of people like that. Instead of doing better, like I said, and actually doing things to make people know, like, hey, you're doing this and doing that, they're sitting there down talking to somebody else, or they're sitting there shading a certain group without no real proof or evidence. That's how you know people be hating too. When they ain't got no real proof or evidence or no real logic or meaning behind the things that they're saying. That's how you know they lying too, you know. That's how you know they lying. Cause when you like the saying goes, you can't fake it till you make it. People are always trying to do that. Fuck that shit. Be you. If you don't like the shit, move on or do better. Stop trying to fake and lie and act like what's happening is not happening. Just like with failure, a lot of people clearly done failed at some shit, fucked up, did some shit that they really shouldn't have did, but they gonna sit here and they gonna keep lying and acting like, oh, well, I did it right, and oh, I didn't do nothing wrong. But when you look at what's happening, it's clearly a proven sign that you fucked up and that you failed. But you gonna sit here and keep saying that you didn't. A lot of this stuff is a lot of feminine traits, man, that's already been brainwashed and influenced. And it's sad to see guys doing the exact same thing, but then sitting there and trying to act like they different. Like, no, you're doing exactly what most of these brainwashed females do. You're literally acting the same way and acting in the same hateful way. But you think you're a real guy, though. Okay. Alright. Like I said, that's why you should never be a liar or a fake, man. Be real about everything you do. People gonna remember what you say, man. That's another thing people don't be getting. Like, people will remember what you saying you do. So, if you say one thing, you really need to stick to it or mean it and not be fake about it. Because it'll be people who be like, oh, well, he said this or did this. Why the hell is he doing this? Why the hell is he doing this then? You know? And if that happens to you, like other people, and then when it happens to you, oh no, it wasn't it. Oh no, it wasn't that. And again, here come every excuse in the book. And then a lot of people wonder why people, because a lot of that stuff involves trust. Like, the more really you be and honest you be, and the more great of a person you be, is how you build better trust. You can't build trust off hate. You can't build trust off fake bullshit. You can't build trust off using others. You can't build trust off lying about everything you do and who you are. You can't build trust about, oh, well, the world is how I feel it is, so that's what it is. No, it is what it is at the end of the day. Not what you feel, and probably half of what you think. And then you got a lot of people out here who will be like, oh, I'm going to change it. I'm going to do this. I'm going to change it. How you going to change it when you don't even want to fucking connect with people in the right way? You know, how you going to change something when you ain't even know how to really connect with folks and be respectful? You can't make a change like that, especially not by yourself, because you need other people. That, I mean, you know, a lot more happens when you got people to back you up and be there with you. A lot more happens, you know. But you gotta be careful out here, though. You gotta be careful out here. Because when you open these doors up, it will lead into a lot of haters and a lot of fakes, man. And there's a lot of people out here who will do this type of stuff. There's a lot of people out here who will not really like you, but still want to be around you and watch everything you do. But they know they don't like you. And they know they don't respect you. And they know the reasons why they probably don't like you is probably some of the dumbest, fakest shit you ever heard. But they want to do it anyways. That's why you gotta be careful about that. Because I would never do no shit like that. I ain't got time for that. But it just show you how low some people are. Some people are low like that. And you shouldn't have time for that. But they'll do the shit anyways because they're so hateful and spiteful, and people always want to put you down and make themselves look better, and then they'll sit there and constantly lie about it. That's what they do to cover. That's what they do to put good people down. They lie. And they don't take any accountability for nothing. And they hope that you as a human being are too damn dumb and too damn simple-minded to realize what the fuck they really doing, when the whole time their actions and what they do speaks everything. People can say whatever, but what they do is the shit that should actually matter. But we live in a day and age where they don't want you caring about the shit that actually matters, so they can keep faking you and tricking you and making you believe that shit and making you believe they special when they not, and so on and so on. That's why it's not good to be a faker and a liar, to not be accountable, because at the end of the day, you going to be alone and you ain't going to have nothing at the end of the day. And you going to be sitting there study lying to yourself, but you going to be the only one there lying. Yeah, I see this a lot, man. Especially in my real life, I see this a lot, and I just be like, man, I be like, man, why they don't listen? Like, and then you'll say some real honest, truthful stuff that can really help them, and they'll just act like you lying, like you wrong, when you know you 100% right, and when you know this person is clearly failing and going down the wrong path. And it's something that a lot of people don't understand is, man, there's people out here that have been there, done that before. So maybe you should listen to them. You know, people need to stop thinking that they know everything and that they're perfect. Man, there's people out here that know what you're doing 10 times better than you. Trust me. It's always somebody out there better than you. So maybe you should listen. You know? But people don't think like that. They think they number one out the gate without even nothing really showing it or proving it. So, yeah. This was just an educational video. I just wanted to do something a little different. And I'm going to be back on my other stuff. Got to do my raw video. But I don't want to make this too long. Might do some other stuff too. You know what it is. But I hope y'all enjoyed this. Leave me some comments. Let me know what's good. And I'm going to talk to y'all later. Peace out.